Ooh. Searson out onto the truck. Poison rotating in. Complexity given a lot of time to move in and get set up for this pistol round, but the numbers are dwindling in a very big way. Just Blame and JKS left to fall, and Keto will make it happen swiftly. Big get themselves a pistol round that they can be proud of.
They've got a stack on A right now to right move, bigger splitting, and they're cut off by another smoke in the connector. The molly forces Blame out, but they're waiting for all this util to fade so they can go out on the ramp side. Here's Searson with the SMG, looking to farm some money and take some kills. Keto to help, and A-Stack gets melted with no problem.
Keeping ladder control, that's something that Big have been keen to hold on to here. Whenever they've attempted these A plays, they've normally had someone like Keto floating back towards ladder. This time, it was him entering into the A site. He does meet his demise in rush, and JKS late out of ramp is making this feel doable. Justin Savage gets it down to the 2v2, but the bomb retrieved from A and thrown to Searson allows for a B side plant.
Oh, does it though? Config misses his shot. He had one chance. He still has a one-on-one. If Searson gives him it, flash goes in. Searson just trying to dodge it. Config blinded back to the market. Now Searson holds the angle, but he gives it up, waiting for the flank. It's a nice play. Config, Tizian almost missed, but he takes the kill, and with it maybe the round. JKS 1-on-2. Time not in his favor. Pre-fire's already coming in. Now they know. And then Searson's going to drop him. Great round from Big. I love the reaction.
I've seen far too many of these kind of rounds fall in favor of the partial bought team. So Big claiming a 4-on-4 at least gives them a little more stake in this round. They've still got a triple B left to navigate. They get it down to 2. Oh, now just 1. Blame F. Oh, he's dropped the bomb. 15 seconds. Will get traded by Searson. That's such an important kill. Blame F. He's set up JKS to give this round a go, right? And still have a chance to get it over the line. With Xantares so low on health, Searson cannot afford to die at the hands of this Deagle, and he feeds the beast. JKS now in with a chance.
Oh, Xantares knows it's just about time. He's hoping he can whittle enough off the clock without giving JKS anything to work with. Flash goes into Edward, tap on the bomb, but you just can't stick it. There's no kit. Xantares needs to make a mistake, and he's not falling for it. He's not biting the bullet. Peaks, dies, doesn't matter, wins the round. Xantares couldn't have played it better.
Big control for Tabson once again, and once more Complexity are pretty lax in terms of the attention they're giving here. Config's trying to spot Com from short, and he will peek wide, dealing with Tabson. But the A play is still happening, and the A site is under siege. Big, they've got the 3-on-3. But they've kind of pulled back somewhat. They send this player all the way back through middle. They're trying to plant for Con. And that's a little overzealous there. No control towards connector, and Config denies the bomb plant. That's a bit of a blunder from Big. It was all to try and set this round up for Searson to clutch out from this mid flank.
They don't know that Searson's rerouted, right? But they'll realize pretty quickly. Keto needs to go get that bomb. Searson can flash him, provide some cover with the AWP, spots one. Oh no, Rush gives him exactly what he wants, and that's the shot to maybe even win the round. Now Config dead to Keto, and it's going to be Big up to 6-0.
Animals are now ruling over Skin Club, and everyone will play by their rules. Help Skin Club to free the office.
Config out the market. They haven't cleared Rush out though. Don't have a molly or an aid for it right now, not from the apps player. And Rush is just hiding, not giving away a thing. Blame kills Keto late on Catwalk, and Rush with a D only decks 1.
But JKS makes it doable. Again, another 1v1 fight in a B retake. This time, though, it's Blame F tasked with the challenge of making it happen. Tizian on for a 4K here to keep this game flawless for Big. He's not playing around the bomb. Instead, he's just looking for the immediate gunfight. This does leave him out on an island. Blame F, gonna swing and check it. And Tizian, dead in the water, puts the first on the board for Complexity.
So mid's pretty well defended as far as things go here, but Big keeping it out with utility, going to start to take on his Blame's time. Oh, the nade is so well timed. And Blame capitalizes. Poison helps out Config, dropping out of ladder as well. And blink and you miss it. An immediate 5-on-3 for Cole. And Cole blocking each other in connector. Got to be very careful there. You're going to try and walk up cap, but there's no way you're doing this. JKS is ready for that one. And now Big, just down to your B crunch, and you got to get past the apps man.
Yeah, Rush missed a safe pair of hands.
They heard that.
Yeah, they heard the jump props, they're not so safe. But Config here should be good to hold the line. And Searson's just saving. And you know, keeping the AWP up means you get it in this next round. You can buy here if you're big. It's not going to be like the prettiest of buys you've ever seen, right? You'll likely have a Galil in play here and there.
Pushing top mid with the AWP. Dangerous game, but it's supported by Config, who wants more of it. Tizian, madman, what's he doing? He's jumping out B. No fear on this guy, but a bullet in the face and traded by Xantares. Will keep the site under control with a Molotov. Cuts off that rotate of Blade. Oh, Config with the top mid push, comes in with a backstab. Big own B, but not much, not for long. And not much more, they lose a player. Just Antares in the site, and he's dead too. So,
partial buy for Big, and another look at this B bomb site once again. Rush will push in through the apartments and meets his match in Tizian. Now the B play looking to explode into the site. Config alone on the short side has got to do a hell of a lot of heavy lifting here, and he's in with a second, held back by this smoke, but Config going through it, finally put in the dirt.
Blame, are they ready for this? Player boosted in the site, might be the fly in the ointment. There's no one from market. It's a hard spot to clear now. It might not be one they're ready for. Xantares just needs to live, just needs to hide, just needs to stay alive, but he peeks out, and JKS with a stunning flick shot to find him. Leaves Keto in the hot seat, mollied out, and Cole with the round. Ah, no time. It's close. They got it. They've got it. Oh, boy.
It's a big one to deal with him over on the short side. Instead, Blame is that first point of contact, and oh, Blame just goes back in for more, makes it look too casual, too easy.
And that's just buying time for Cole to rotate. They're still looking for the picks that won't get presented. Keto has to commit, and Rush, I love how safe he's playing here. Just supported by market control, and Rush gets one. No way you can trade if you're Tizian here. Can't even find him hiding behind the back of the site. Finally with a kill, but there's the flank from Cole activating. And 2 kills in an instant.
Feigning a fast B play. They've hit this site a hell of a lot. They're hoping that that's going to draw rotations towards B for complexity, but that's not the case. Poison, collateral in middle, Config dead on the short side. Oh no, it's Rush dead short rather. Could still get out of hand, but blaming Config, the Danes are in control. Complexity at 8-7, win out the first half.
They've already closed the gap. That job is done. Tick it off your bucket list. Your chores. And the pistol is one of them. Searson blocked by the wood, barely tagged up. It's going to come down to Xantares helping him out. And Searson peels away. Big playing retake right now. Cole owned the A site with a bomb plant, but Big don't have the kit. That's the only worry about this retake. However, as long as the kills come to them, they'll be fine. Okay. Unreasonable.
Yeah. Oh, but Blame
dead. Never a doubt in my mind.
All right, Big. If we could get the Keto, I remember watching on Sprout and being like, oh, this is an exciting player. If we could have that more consistently, Big could be onto something. Now that's a nice D kill out of Config, but the rest of Big have kept things sharp and true for this CT side. Keto just called him a difference maker. Don't want it to be in the wrong direction as these kills have come in. Luckily enough, Searson and Xantares will get it back under control.
Through the guns. Oh, no waiting around for Keto. You want numbers? Well, he's giving you a number 1. Taking Blame out. Look at the Astralis tier utility. Smoke and Molly at the top of middle. Tabson grabs the AK. Config's looking to punish. Needs to run away. Knife out. Goodbye. And so instantly, while it was big with the advantage, this round is no longer in their favor. Keto needs to kill someone, everyone maybe, as Rush trades him after one. It leaves Tizian not armed for the job. Fighting into middle. He does win that, but winning the round is quite the ask.
It can be one of the few rifles they could bring out into it, right? They're probably forcing, if I had to guess.
2 number 9s. Round 19. Map 1 of potential 3 here. If there were any game to go the distance, this would have that in its pockets. Habson. Oh! So hard to hit these heads sometimes, and he'll figure out the hard way. Cole, flip the scales. Take control back of their map. And find double digits first.
I'm just saying, imagine, right? No one saw device to nip coming, right?
Sure.
No one was there going,
Actually,
well,
man, I
high
knew.
up on the list of
Yeah.
estimates.
I've heard a rumor. I can't confirm it. But Marky might be joining Na'Vi.
Marquis de Navi.
If that happens, that's all the evidence I need that we can will things into existence.
We spoke about it so much that
Oh.
one day I hope it comes true. Right now, Big's dreams are no closer to coming true. They're in their nightmares, man. They're rooming with Freddy Krueger in the server. He's slicing them up. Dead is Keto. And Tizian might face the same fate here as he looks to stay alive with this M4.
And not the ending the Big wanted. Again, reminder, gonna keep throwing the numbers at you. 7-1 at 1 point for Big in this map.
Out through ramp, Keto and Searson. Double orbs in the retake. We often say this is anything but ideal. Let's see. Flashes to aggro push through the smoke and Blade,
Crazy.
along with Poison. They're stealing real estate from under Big's nose. They needed this to commence the retake. They do deal with Blame F at least, but there's more where that came from. Config onto another. Out through CT, Tizian hoping for this trade, hoping to hit the timing, and Config will die to him. Still 2 players up though. JKS waiting under Palace. This guy always in this position, good for something it feels like. Justin Savage, what can he do? The fresh breeze, trying to scram it out. Poison dead, and JKS somehow still alive. There's no time for the defuse.
It works. It
And
works.
so
Calculated.
staying alive is all it takes.
Yeah. Okay, double orb. Big, this is it. This has been a very empty CT side, but that's something. Keto killing Blame out mid, and they're going to start stacking B. They know that he was likely heading in short ways, and Rush melting in the Molotov. His team cannot follow him. They're going to throw more utility towards the bench, try and get this B bomb side, but right now it's feeling like a lost cause. And Cole, this is all unmarked territory. They have no idea what they're walking into.
Poison out. Big on their way to a flawless round, perhaps. Is this late ramp lurk that could do damage? JKS good for the first. Now, attention pulled away from middle as Config's been dealt with, and JKS is hung out to dry as the last man remaining.
Fights Poison, does
Ouchie.
hit the tag. Xantares, he can kill, finish the job that Keto started, not Searson rather, as Xantares repositions. They were boosting in the first place. Double volley, gonna get hot in here. He has to smoke it to stay alive. There's still plenty of room, but not plenty of time.
Yeah, Tabson re-aggroing in at ramp as well, and JKS dead on the Palace lurk. Now they've got to brave this crossfire between Tabson and Searson. Tabson drops them out in the open. They're caught fighting Con. Big up to 11.
Assuming Cole just don't win it out of nowhere. We've already talked about these dangerous Danish Deegs and the likes. Rush helps out. He dies. The rest of Cole will try and finish what he started in this B-bomb site. Xantares, great grenade.
Yeah, they didn't know Config was already out, but he's missed his opportunity. Xantares holds the line, and Keto just trying to stay alive. Doesn't want the orb to fall into dangerous hands. Does a good job of not giving it over. And then, of course, he gives it over, but doesn't matter. The round was always going to go to Big.
Very, difficult round for Cole to recover here. Smokes over A. Config on a mid lurk is going to be instrumental. And Tavares is ready, as he often has been, for that exact angle. Molly pushes Keto forward. He might die in it, if not the bullets. Oh, turning around, but too late. Poison shot in the face, and now Keto smiling on them with the help of Tabson. 13 rounds for Big. They have just not known when to quit. They don't give it up.
Brian of esports, some call him. When you get Hugo on side, disaster could certainly follow. However, CSGO is braving the murky waters of mid, besting the 4-5 call. It is looking like 14 secured and on the table for Big.
Wow. Oh my goodness, they're feeling it now, Harry. Forget the CT side troubles the Big have been having.
Ooh. Triple Palace here for Complexity. Maybe a fast A play on the cards. Maybe just a Palace explosion. Keto. Oh, it is an explosion, but not the kind that Complexity wanted. It's internal combustion here. Complexity down to 3. Oh no, Big eyeing up 15. Eyeing up map point on Complexity's map pick, and it's even sweeter for Keto.
How does he do it? The orbs are the answer.
Oh, he's going back again. He's going back again. Oh no! Surely, come on, give him all 5. Give him all 5. Keto on for the ace. Config went. Well, it didn't work well for those other guys, did it? I'll try going B. And now he's got a 1v5 on his plate. No chance at a bomb plant, right? With so many bodies in the site. He flashes himself in, but is domed by Xantares. Big up to 15. The resilience that we're getting out of these guys right now is impressive.
No AKs in round number 30. Cole at least wanted the bomb plant. That they couldn't do. And so it's back to A. And it's fast as well. These orbs have been the answer for Big. They have been the thing shutting Cole out of this game. But they might finally be cut off by the utility. Searson. Oh, he's hit Config through the wall. Can't finish the job though. Config might dive through the flashbang. Oh, it's perfect. Taking down an AWP. And now Big. Now a slap back in the face, a brutal dose of reality, and a retake that has to happen here and now. It's a couple of kills, but they're getting denied. It's Tizian 1-on-3 up to finish, and overtime is where you'll find us.
We had some great rounds out of Keto alongside Searson. They're worried about middle, but that's not where they need to be worried about. It's a ramp push, all-out warfare into this A-bomb site. Config once again, like a mad dog, let off the leash, finally put down by Xantares. Keto, still alive, still trying to cause problems, back in on triple, Blade flash through, hounding them down. Tabson in the connector has been faced head-on. Keto denies the bomb plant, ready for the Palace re-swing as well. JKS is not going to get away with his usual Palace antics. BlameF is all the way in lower tunnels, having a crisis of identity here as he tries to wrap in through the B site. Big know they've lost BlameF though, so they're holding for this contingency. And this is a rough spot for Cole. You're going to be hard-pressed to find anything.
Tizian was waiting in the market for a second, then he left. JKS is selling this further, and he's been smoked. If anything, that's a benefit. Big will watch the smoke, but they'll also wait the smoke, as JKS can't act before it. That gives time for BlameF to get in from behind, and suddenly this 2-on-4 is feeling doable after all. Blame dropping lower mid. Not going to be easy to do so, but 15. Better late than never. Keto denying it, and that's the round. He can molly the bomb and he can run all the way away. JKS grabs it, but there's just no time. And it's going to be a big round coming through in this, trading back and forth.
In the contest, right? Keeping them on the tips of our tongues. Searson, I think he blocked that con smoke by mistake.
Yeah, is there a gap though? Will that change anything? Yes. Oh my. Huge gap. So, and they'll use the gap, they'll chase him down. Searson, no, not allowed. No scope headshot. Poison up ladder, they hear it, they know it. Tabson's molly, but smoking it off, staying alive and just stalling the clock as long as he physically can. JKS on 10 health. Tabson eats an orb shot, but he lives.
Yeah, look at the top mid flank as well. JKS seems cognizant. Oh, he turns and deals with Searson, wrapping up through middle. Big do not want to feed the beast and let Complexity get away with a round that they've got no business winning. From a 2-on-4, now down to a 2-on-3, and with damage already done to Tabson, he's not too far away from death himself. Knocking on heaven's door here as they seep out through Con. Complexity trying to get into this A bomb site, but they lose Poison, and JKS falls in tandem. It's Tabson with the double, and that really does put the fear in you, right? Forces you to just split 2-2 between these bomb sites and hope that you can have an individual step up here.
Blame a good position change, right? We're stuck on the balcony. Now he can actually cover JKS. It's not dropping on his head, but Quito will clear it. And oh my goodness, these entries from Big are brutality. 5-on-2, and they could have found another frag, but instead they just flash off the orb, and that's enough info. Rush actually does get a kill in middle, but City spawn. Config stuck in the smoke, and Quito playing with him. Config doesn't know he's a dead man, but here comes a backstab. There it is, and Cole all on Rush. Does some damage, nothing more, and Big, an 18th round. Yeah, with that mid pick from CSGO, like you said, with a lack of info on what's going on in the middle of the map for Cole, that's hinting that A is not the objective Big's desires, but they couldn't be further from the truth. Double Palace play, and Searson has got the B pick. Oh, Complexity are going to fall for this, and you can barely blame them. Xantares dies, going up catwalk. It looks like a B play. Everything looks like a B play, but the bomb is in A, and Poison has finally realized Tabson's in window. He can kill Poison. He can cut off the B rotates. It doesn't matter. Poison's dead. And Tabson activates, killing everyone. Rush trades, but it's too little, and it might be too late.
JKS lost in the source. He was all the way in T-spawn, now having to rotate into middle and join up with Rush, where they try to fight together, but with Searson on catwalk, this round was engineered to come up in favor of Big. There is no chance for JKS here. He would have to do the impossible to win this round. First, Searson is a problem. Then he's got to worry about the players in the site, and he can't complete the run-up. Big, they take it 19-16. The map pick of Complexity now in the bag for Big. 1-0 up in this series. Poison in the A-bomb site. But there's bodies coming his way. And Tabson gonna knock him out of the park. Rush now repositions onto the ramp. And they don't know about him yet. He could hit timing here. No one's actually watching ramp. Rush with the first. Any more for Rush? Any more, good sir? Here we go. Bit of an exchange, nothing connecting yet, but there's still time, there's still a chance, even though it's only Blame F. And he's promptly put in the dirt. Big. They get that pistol. 3 from Searson. Lots of money made.
I think it was 12-6. Kolovosta 12-5 on CT, so that's something to keep in mind. Has done pretty well in favor of Big, and some messy kills for Poison. That's going to make money.
Oh no!
He's got the chance, but no. Tizian denies it. I actually kind of like the knife attempt. I know it almost threw the round. Smoke on the ramp, causing a lot of problems for Big if they want to cross. These Deagles can melt them at close range. Boost up might be the answer. No one's seen, no one's realized yet. That current's low. It's a mess in the smoke. Oh dear, Quito gone. The Deagle spamming from Blaze. Forget the rifles. It's all pistols, baby. Rush with another.
Oh,
it's done.
Major winner, by the way. Rush. Lovely, lovely stuff.
Wave 2. Bomb dropped.
Out towards catwalk for Big. No holes barred on the approach. You do have this orb watching from long, but the flashes are enough to get him out there. While this is happening, the long push is in. Blame F from the pit. Ooh, it's all got a little bit back and forth. It's actually Rush down in the pit, rather. Doubling down, keeping this round on the board. It's almost a collateral, but not meant to be. Quito now throwing into a 1v2. A clutch attempt for Quito.
And everything.
And does he do it? Find out!
So I think Cole are ready for an explosion. Config's posted. Gonna have to hit the shots though. Nade down. Oh, I love that. They push with a nade. And so Config can't see a thing because of the little smoke drawn up by the AG, and they trade him. They get their way in. They get a 3-2.
Oh.
That's such a smart idea for Big. I've never seen that. Throwing a nade in front of your choke point, in like how you cross doors in middle.
Yeah.
And Config can't see them with the AWP. He gets nothing done from a powerful position. Big. Wow. Searson's cut off the rotate. He might die here as he looks at window, but now he's back on the angle, and Poison needs to save. Oh, yeah, told you, Poison. Setting towards B early, AWP in middle, so it will again be a bit slower to the approach.
Oh, but look, Config. Oh, up ahead of it. Up ahead of them. Oh, the Famous might die. But all is not in vain. It's kept even. But the B site given over. Rotations up. 4PlameF over in middle. He's trying to hold on as best he can. This bomb having to go through lower tunnels does waste precious time for Big. PlameF is re-mollied, but the molly's gone deep. And it looked like he wanted to go around it, but instead he burns out to the Molotov for PlameF.
Calculated from Big. They baited him in, but no. That was Cole throwing the molly in the corner, so Big think the tunnel is his molly. They think it's come down, they hear it, and then they get rushed. It works out for a second, but instant trades back from Tizian and Co. And now B belonging to Big might not be worth the retake, might not be worth the hassle. Poison. Oh, okay. Both players are the killer piece. And now mollied out is Antares. He only gets one. Swap back to the AWP is a failure. It's actually the FAMAS, but he should have time after the defuse. And woo! Cole win the round out of nowhere. Didn't feel like it was theirs. On his own, waiting behind the smoke, and now they're all going to execute. And they could be good. Big need to cross, but they're getting dunked on. The molly separates them as well. Oh, that's an every repeat. German D's alright, but the spray from Flame is so easy. The flash from Rush. 3 kills. Config kills Tizian on the back line, and Keto is gone as well. Fed to the Wolves. 6-all.
A lead that they once had snuffed out. We saw this happen back on Mirage as well. They're hoping they can carve a path to a good first half. Look at all these smokes. It's chaos and long, and oh! Keto might be blind. He's still in with the kill. They know the PlameF is down in pit as well. They're trying to exploit this. They're trying to trap him in. But PlameF, through the fire, through the flames, does get out of danger and lives to fight another day. Searson, trying to put it to an abrupt end, is all the way up catwalk, now trapped on Gandalf. Flame wants this 1v1 while he's got it. Creeping up, Searson, don't miss those. And now just JKS to try and make a difference. He falls as well. And Config is left up, 1 versus 3. Now 1v2. Now there's actually a chance. Config, I thought this was a done deal. But if one man could change my mind, if one guy could get me reconsidering, it's going to be Config, the mad dog of complexity.
Goes in, crossing up, looking over the cart for an angle above the smoke, and Searson almost on the chopping block covered by Xantares. It's Big, staying above water in that round. Still rising through the rankings, still rising up every BO3. Back in the swing, and back to the B aggression for 2. Big, oh, it's denied, double for Tizian. But get long, bail out of it. You've lost Keto. He did get 1 kill at least, but Flame was tucked. Doesn't matter. That might be the half over. They've got B. They've had it all round. And Searson's picking off the rotates as they come through. He knows Flame's here, and he's got him dead to rights. 9 at the end for Big. A damn good T side. Let's see if they can keep it up and close this series in style. One more round, one more day. JKS in lower, caught by Keto, and again the Germans start off strong with the pistols. This is pushed upper, and they've crunched 2.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that idea, right? Crunching into the B tunnels with players in lower, player pushing upper as well. And now they have the information. They know it's an A play, so they're set up perfectly to win this pistol. Lovely out of Big. This is why, man, when Big were feeling it, like, these were the kind of ideas, the kind of thought processes we got out of them, and it's what made them so scary to play up against, right? This is a team that loves to have a novel.
If it's not done, it's not over at 10-6. But these Deagles, if you don't win the force, just digs a hole, man. It just puts you further from the objective. It gets Big closer to the finish line.
It's a little sad because, like, oh, hang on a sec. We'll hold this door. Let's just quickly see if this little partial, this little force rather, can do anything for Cole. Out into mid, the scout doing some damage, but it's going to have to do a hell of a lot more than that. Oh, it's brutal. Just JKS left. All right, his Deagle's getting us interested, making us believe something could happen here, even if it is just some damage. Should be dead, and there it is. Tabson with the peak. 11 on the board for Big. Now, whether it's a wall of smokes to get them in, or a triple setup to repel an offensive, they've got it. Out mid to B, in they go. Searson back of the site, needs some support from the man in tunnels. Keto coming back to help his teammate out, but he does fall, and Searson dead as well. In the blink of an eye, this is a 2-on-2. I don't know how Complexity have turned this into a doable round, but they have.
Yeah, Tabson the entire time knew this was coming. He was flanking all the way from long. The second they left it, they ran. Config should have this one. Zantara is low, too low to fight, and Tabson given a one-on-one, he can't convert it. 10 health for JKS. Config going to go through the open, and there it is. Config manhandling Big to find an 8th round. Zantara's actually got behind the corner. Config didn't see him. Config now clearing dead angles. Zantara's palm of his hand for the entire round here, but he can only get a kill. Playing tag. Keeper can't finish the job either. And Cole have taken the B-bomb side by storm. Big. They can try, they can give it a go, but good luck. And one by one they fall. Yeah?
I'm trying to think, what ones have shells? Pistachios?
That the toughest nut you cracked? A pistachio, Harry?
I know that's pretty
that
weak. I know that's pretty weak. You know, he can help out in so many places just by having it here. It looks like he wants to take a short peek, getting flashed in by Tabson, and he spots heads. He sees now there are enemy forces coming up the short side, but Searson is dead in the water, out in the open, falls to the ground. Tabson breaks his silence a little too soon, and the A site crumbles.
Yeah,
this is looking real ugly from Big, man. After a first half that was that exciting.
And you still try and go back to the crossroads? They're not letting you get that. Not if Tabson's not peeking. Tabson's tugs, so they can kill Searson. He can't trade, and then he swings out late. That's
no, just not too
baseball
much.
Players cover their hands in Vaseline, so they throw their bat when they hit the ball.
Okay, hang on a sec. Oh, only good for one. Zantares. Arms are sweaty, heart's getting heavy, in with the peak. Oh, there's one, and inside the site, just to his right, another man, but blinded by the light. It's Rush out of the round, leaving it on Poison. Big, about to break this streak, perhaps. As Poison can come in with a big 1v2, and they've given him a chance. They've given him the opportunity. Poison. Maybe he can do it after all.
Tizian's so scared of the orb, he's waiting for the plant. Now Poison, where does he look? Here, there, everywhere. Straight up, and he's caught it. 1-on-2 for Poison. 4 in the round on the late mid to B.
Nice slow measured A play here out of Complexity. Oh. The nades are good, right? They're all well and good, but we need to hold on to long. Tizian set a foot wrong. In with a double. JKS traded, the bomb dropped long side, and finally now, for real this time, Big are about to win a round. Not gonna happen for Poison. The 1v2, that was doable. The 1v4 with 20 seconds with the bomb drop long, that one ain't happening. Too many thoughts.
Too
little room.
And a lot of big hits. Oh no, it's getting bad to worse. Poison, nice start again. He's been full of key kills in this T side, and he's going back for more. Chasing through the middle, Tabson behind the crossbow. They were never ready for someone to be playing that, and Tabson gets 2. It's still the B split, and it's still Zantares needing something massive, but it's denied by Config, who is going to nail him to the wall. Zantares, can't really blame him on that one. He barely gets to see his opponent. And this one, again, might have to come down to a save. Tizian's looking for the orb. Uh-oh. Oh! No way, Config, mate. That
was crisp.
It's a map on the line right now in front of your very eyes.
Oh, but you know what they say, realize, drive-bys. Here's Keto on the car. Oh, another double, maybe triple trouble. No, JKS does get the better of it. Bangs him out through the windows.
To the wall.
A 2-on-3.
And Cole crawling.
can surround this A site. In they go, double molly. Trying to force a reposition out of Tizian, but Tizian, the Firewalker, is sat in it. Config has got to deliver. He landed a nice tap to begin it. He's dodged the man in CT. Oh, I think he's got the info as to where both players are. Config, don't do it to me. Don't you dare. Finally put to rest. Santara is not going down without a fight.
But up can't go Cole. The A splits haven't gone well for them, but instead just full sending. 4 up short. Santara, he swaps sides. His aim is usually better. And this time is no exception. Bomb drop. Santara is winning around on his lonesome, and he's on for the ace. Blame F in the way. And Santara is here to stay.
Yeah! Little style points. They'll put the old 360 in there for good measure out of Zantares. Big stuff from him. Look at this, the spray.
As well. That was definitely the answer, right? Putting him in the action. He's had a great game. But B can just feel so claustrophobic. But Cole aren't interested in B. They've still got a bit more money. They've got the rifles, the 4-point poison, firing cross shot, big, not taking that long control. They'll come to regret it. Tizian's getting flashed in late. Oh, mama. On the corner, and he's blinded. Tizian away with a kill, and he doubles up. What? How does he get away with 2? They're full sending it. Season's back for another. There's a play across, though, and he is going to be angry now as Blame F peeks out with a flashbang. Tabson tucks at the car, and this position has been one that has let Cole down in many a round.
Oh, Molly on the car. That's going to force Tabson out into the open, but he's gladly taken. Oh, another fight for Tabson. It's all left on to Poison, but we've seen him win 1v2s before, and it's Keto and Zantares on the other side. Zantares hiding in this boat. Flash through, Poison blinded and big. 15 rounds, baby. It didn't feel doable. And Cole tried, tested, never failed them. A B play to decide the fate of Dust 2 and Complexity in this tournament.
Oh, brutal headshot though. B has been the answer, and Big know it. They put numbers here, and numbers falling like flies. Antares, the spray is good for 1 and none more. And here's a retake where you've got to give it a go, but you're not envying their position. Ollie in for Searson. He's been smoked behind him. He's still got a bit of a vision, bit of a view. Goes back to line up Util. Tizian doesn't check the corner. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Overtime. Almost certainly. Searson mollies himself. And I'm willing to bet it myself right here, right now. Extra rounds, like Mirage, run it right back. Not letting Big kill them on the cross. They want to at least make it to the bomb site. Smokes land well. Searson flashed off. Flash, flash, flash. Can't see a thing. Drops the smoke for some form of cover. And it's going to Tabson to open. First one for CTs. He doubles down 2 headshots. Searson maneuvering around the smoke. But it's Tabson. Doesn't every enemy out of this fight.
Tabson and Searson have uprooted this A play and sent Complexity back to the Shadow Realm.
Well, teeth are pretty.
I can't wait till I have dentures. I'd love to be able to just pull my teeth out.
I can do that for you right now if you want. Nice flick. Keto gets hit. And, oh, they're running out mid. Oh,
mid to me, mid to me, mid to me. Keto, lots to do, but a missed shot the second time around. And he's now a dead man. Out through Catwalk, Tizian shot in the back. Ooh, and Zantares falling at B. The B site belongs to Complexity. It's tried, it's tested, it's the method that's worked.
So this flank is ready and raring to go. So Sis needs to get through the doors before he activates, but Config's got him dead to rights. 3 in the round and 16 for Complexity, neck and neck.
Just because he's like the one player I could imagine that would just sit that still for an entire best of 3. Out into middle, Tabson, blind, oh, but you wouldn't know it. 3 in the blink of an eye. Wherever Tabson's been, he's been putting up multi-kills. So much credit has got to go this guy's way if Big are able to now close this out. And we're ready to go. Look at JKS in the A bomb site, seeping in like a mold in the corner of your bedroom. You should probably get it checked out.
Talking to me or
and
JKS?
so Keto will.
Poison that long with the orb. Do they have a flash for him? Tabson is lining one up. What? Poison blinded off the ang. Rush flashes himself back and he actually whites himself there. That's not what you want to see. Poison dead to Sis, scoped up on the corner. All they had to do was get the AWP off, and if it tries to double dip, then you're going to get broken in half. Xantares is lurking B, by the way, so if Big get the plant, he is the insurance policy. He is the money man coming in, knocking on your back door and demanding the receipt. Config trying to stop this calamity. Nade is good, but it won't finish Keitho, and as long as he can tuck in, stay alive. We're still waiting for Xantares on the flank. Oh no, they're dropping into him.
Oh, it's brutal. Xantares cuts down, the player's fallen.
Talk of Xantares, he's got the bomb out mid right now. Config is going to meet him in the middle, and oh no, someone's dead here surely. Yeah, Keito. Config looking for a little bit more, tucked in, and taking a second, traded eventually. Bomb now secured. Back for more. Tizian with a B pick through the smoke, and now Big with a fighting chance. This bomb can get through the window, it can. Season blinded Blame F. Otherwise, he would have had that round in the palm of his hand, and the missed no-scope might be the end of the series.
No, this can't be how it falls apart. This is like Complexity had this round locked in. Oh no, it's gone so wrong. Just Rush left. Major winner, by the way. Out through the double doors, smoke in the tunnel. Rush tasked with the impossible, the safest pair of hands NA has to offer, but he can't get it over the line. And Big, they do it 2 on 4. They find the success, they lock in the win, and they send Complexity running for the hills. Big are back, baby.
Wow. Oh, I love this Big.